Hello, family, and happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you see, it is Shay Forston in the studio alone. It is a whole Shay Forston Digital Flow Solutions takeover, where I am going to get the opportunity to share with you all what we utilize behind the scenes of our ILFs. And by that, I mean what software, what systems, how do we run the back end, including our virtual assistants, to get what people see on a regular basis, right? So again, let me introduce myself to one and all. I am Shanye Shay Forston, better known as Shay to all of you amazing people. I am the better half of Derek. And again, I'm co-founder here at Forston Consultants, VA 101 Digital Flow Solutions, and so much more. I'm also the founder of the nonprofit organization by the name of the Angela Denise Foundation, where I provide housing utilizing what you all know that is coined here at Forston Consultants as the ILF model. And tonight, again, I get the pleasure, me all lonesome, me by myself, get the pleasure to take over the channel and fill you all in on some of the amazing things that we're utilizing behind the scenes when it comes to running and operating our ILFs. I'm going to spill the beans, okay, guys, on how our systems work, right? Again, it is a pleasure to have you all here. Feel free to put in the chat where you're at, where you're located, and how you've heard of us. I would love for you to be very engaging. I know I can get very techie, but I want to give you the lowdown on how Forston Consultants and our housing programs operate from the functionality of our software and systems. So without that being said, I want to say hello to Miss Tia. How are you today? And to everybody streaming on all platforms. Welcome Facebook, welcome Instagram, welcome to my YouTube family, and also welcome to our Clubhouse family. And again, if you have any questions as I dive into this information, feel free to put them in the chat. I have a guest that's supposed to be joining me today. And when she joins, I'm going to have her help me to explain to you how software and systems help her run her HRA program and still hold a full-time job. Okay, so let's talk about it. Guys, I'm techie. I love technology. One thing about having a business or operating a business is having those things that can help you run your day-to-day by itself. And that's what Digital Flow Solutions is for. It's a platform that we use. We developed it to really run the intricacies of all of our businesses. So not one business runs the same when it comes to Digital Flow Solutions. But the good thing about it is, if you join us and you're an ILF owner and operator, guess what? We're going to mimic your ILF website as well as the back end to function just as ours does. That's with the automations, the workflows, things that are happening, your phone system, all of those things that can operate without you having to be at the helm. All it takes is setup, and then automations, workflows can take over and allow you to still work a full-time job, allow you to still do what you do in the community, and allow your business to have that functionality of a CRM, which is a customer relationships management tool, to do some work for you, right? So let's talk about it. Hi, Miss Sophia. I'm getting text messages already on my phone, and I have a question that came to me on the watch from Digital Flow Solutions that says, what is the one thing that what does Digital Flow Solutions allow you to do on a daily basis? A lot. Social media management. Digital Flow Solutions, all in all, is not just our website. It's not just our phone system. It's not just our email management system. It also is our marketing platform. Digital Flow Solutions allows me to connect all of my social media platforms and have my team have access, and they can post across the board to all platforms at one time. So it really cuts down the time that it would normally take someone to go online and to post on Facebook, and then have to go to Instagram and create a reel or a short or whatever those different little terms are. But with Digital Flow Solutions, you can actually do that from one place, and that is your back end of your software. So again, I can post utilizing digital flow solutions to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, to TikTok, LinkedIn, and they're constantly adding more and more platforms that we can connect to the software and allow you to schedule posts. Heck, I have a virtual assistant that works for me, and I'll probably put it up on the screen so you all can see my social planner. Let me know if you want to put a thumbs up in the chat if you want to see what the Angela Denise Foundation social planner look like. I can literally post it and you all can check it out. But technically, my virtual assistant can schedule posts for me on, honestly, for months in advance on all platforms that are connected. And that's a added bonus for me because that gives me access to be able to see if I like the post. I can approve it or deny it if I need to, or have him, or I can request for him to make some modifications. So Miss Sophie, I hope that answers your question. That's one of the things, and one of the honestly the best tools for me as a nonprofit organizer, for digital flow solutions, is that I can have the message of who I am and what I do go across multiple platforms and limit time being spent by my virtual assistant or anybody on my team that is creating and posting on our behalf. So again, that's one of the things. Let me give you a little bit more information on digital flow solutions. Again, it's a all-in-one platform where we can literally do everything. Send email campaigns. So you can say goodbye to MailChimp and all of those additional platforms that you may have to use and pay for a subscription. That's not necessary here when we utilize digital flow solutions. You can literally, again, send as many emails as you want to get the word out on who you are, what you do. So let's talk about that, Tia, from the perspective of a nonprofit organization owner and operator. What makes digital flow solutions beneficial, especially when it comes to email marketing? One, you can create an aesthetically pleasing email campaign. That's just not words, right? It's not just, hello, this is, we are, and we would love for you to blah, 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 connect with us. Make it aesthetically pleasing. You can have graphics of the home on that email. You can have call to action buttons in that email. Again, it's giving you that direct access to the end user or that person that group of people that you're sending that information to, the case managers, the social workers, the community program advisors. Like, all of these people can be in your system. You can send them a one-time email, or you can send it all at one time, an email that has a call to action, whether it's scheduling an appointment with you, inviting them to a walkthrough of your ILF, right? These are the things that you can do from this platform and be able to review that information and be able to say, okay, you can get the data, the statistics and the data on how that email campaign is doing. And if you're really connecting with your social service providers. So that's one of the huge benefits for an ILF owner and operator when it comes to this platform, being able to effectively communicate across the board with all of the people that we tell you all to connect with. And guess what? My guest just joined. So I am super excited. We're going to have dialogue, conversation, all about how she's utilizing the platform, which in turn, we're just, like I said, going to talk to you about the importance. I'm spilling all the beans on the back end of our system. A lot of people don't get this information unless they are a client of ours. I don't get to take over the Forston Consultants platform. I did it. I done gave Derek the day off. I done kicked him to the curb. He's been hanging out and doing his thing by himself all for the past couple of weeks. So I told him, you know what? I'm going to do a Shay takeover, and we're going to talk all things digital flow solution. So let me add my guest to the screen. Come on. Yay! It's Angela! Hey, sis.
Hey, how are you doing?
I am excited. Listen, so you see, I am taking over the whole
I see you, girl.
Taking over, you and me. We are gonna Batman and Robin this thing, and we're gonna talk. Like I tell people all the time, I get excited about digital flow solutions. You know,
yes,
I am a tech fanatic. So excuse me if I'm a little overzealous, guys. I just want y'all to understand the cheat code behind a lot of what we do. And I wanted someone that is active as an HRA to join
Mhm.
me tonight to kind of talk about how you utilize the platform and how does it benefit you. So let's start there. Okay, what is your overall experience with Digital Flow Solutions, first and foremost?
So I don't use digital. I would not recommend any other platform other than Digital Flow Solutions. It doesn't matter what business people are in, you need Digital Flow Solutions. I don't care if you're selling Christmas socks, peppermint patties. I don't care what you're doing. You need Digital Flow Solutions. What other place can you keep a log of the people that you're contacting, all
Yep,
of your emails? You have a flow that you could use that can be created, even
yep,
if you don't know how to do that. That's what Alex and Danish and the team are for.
yep,
Whatever you need, they are there. You can make it seem like you so smart and ain't did nothing. That is what I really like. It just takes a message to somebody else to say, hey, can you get me out of this hole? And it's just like, boop, and it's done. So, from the HRA standpoint, the reason why I like it is because, not to be funny, when you're in the HRA, it's typically you and your VA,
yeah,
right? That's most people. In my case, it's Jesus and I. My
yeah.
VA is on hold. So,
Right.
but it makes me appear to have an entire team. And so that's what I appreciate about Digital Flow Solutions, because I always speak of myself in the term of a team.
Yeah,
But Digital Flow Solutions allows me to have said team,
yeah,
right? Nothing anybody looks at does not appear that it's just Jesus and I. Like, it appears that there is a team. Like when people call me and I don't get to answer the phone, they automatic get a message that says, hey, we missed your call. How can we help you?
yeah.
And then the system will email me to say, hey, somebody just filled out a form. You might want to go over there and read it. So even if I'm working, I can still look at it on my cell phone and read what it says and respond. And the person who called me never knows that I'm not in the Clarissa Project office to answer them.
I love that. So tell me about that. So how how easy is it for you? Like you said it just now in your intro, but how easy is it for you to navigate the platform? Because I think a lot of people get so overwhelmed when they hear the phrase CRM. Let's dive into that. How
Okay.
easy is it for you to navigate the platform?
Okay, so I think easy is a term that's used kind of loosely. But I think no matter whether you are pre-K level or whether you are a graduate in college level, this platform will work for you.
Yeah,
No matter where you are, the platform can be broken down in a way that you are able to manage it. So
yeah.
if you are a person who just knows how to push a button and the system needs to do all of the bells and whistles on your own, what I tell people that I recommend DFS for is it will do as much as your money can pay for it to do. Whatever. That's the easiest way to say it. I do think, just like with anything else and with any other CRM or any other thing that you do in business, you have to take the time to learn it.
Yeah.
You have to take, if you're going to invest in yourself, then that's what you need to do, right? It is good for your VA to know how to do it. It is good for anybody else who works with you to learn the product, but you have to learn it so you can then teach it to somebody else. You have to learn it so then you can do the stuff on the back end.
Mhm.
Nobody else knows the conversation that Jesus told you to do. Only you know that. So
Yeah.
you learn it and then you can go and teach it. And so, however you need it to be broken down is what it can be done. Like when I talked with Alex about how I wanted him to help me, he
Mhm.
said to me, like I talked for, I don't know, I probably dumped on Alex. I probably literally did that. And then he said, so what do you want me to do? And then I said, okay, so this is what I wanted to do. This is Alex, everybody.
Yeah.
And Alex listened to me spit and then said, okay, so what do you want it to do? And when I said, I want, when you go here, this happens. When you go there, that happens. I
Right.
wanted to act like I'm here even when I can't be here. And he said, okay, so now we have the different widgets and the different workflows that allows for things to happen even when I'm not performing it.
Automations.
Yes, that.
What a
See,
lot
I don't know the term either, but that's what it does.
but that's what it's that's the whole purpose of having the platform, right? I think a lot of times people get so confused of the difference of a website and a CRM system. And you said so much just now, and I'm going to remove Alex for a second because I want us to have some girl talk. So a lot of people get confused in the difference between a website and a CRM. And the reason why I want to take time and talk about this is because I want any entrepreneur that comes to this platform, especially all things Forston Consultants. So whether it's the ILF, the HRA, me running a nonprofit organization, like you said, I have a company that's underneath Digital Flow Solutions that has an online radio station. I've got all these different people that are using this platform, and they're mind blown of the difference. And I think a lot of people don't understand the significant difference of having a website, whether it be Wix, GoDaddy, all these other platforms, right? And having a CRM that is full bodied.
Yeah.
And when I say full bodied, like it gives you every opportunity to do things that major companies are able to do.
Yeah.
Like prime example, automations. When I say automations, just think of an automatic reaction or automatic action that takes place when you do something. So prime example, you see scrolling at the bottom of the screen, CRM. If you text the phrase, the letters CRM to 407-809-8215, you are literally enrolling yourself into an automation. So I'm here. Me and Angela's having a grand old conversation, and we're not even touching DFS right now in regards to manipulating or on the back end, but things will automatically start happening. So what I want people to understand is this: the website is literally just your digital footprint. It's a web address where people can go online, get information about your entity type, possibly have a online widget or a chat widget that they can communicate with you, or again, there's some forms that they can fill out that you can gather the information. Now, the difference between a website and a CRM is the CRM is going to gather all of the information as people input it. And now you're going to create your mailing list, right? So prime example, let's talk about the importance of a mailing list for you. Instead of you going around with your phone or your notebook and paper trying to get people's phone numbers and then have to put it in your Google phone book or your phone book on your phone to try and keep in contact with people. Let's talk about that. Like, how easy is it for you to obtain an email list from having a CRM like Digital Flow Solutions?
So let's talk about that. I'm glad you mentioned that because I do still have a notebook and paper. Derek knows that I take copious notes. But when I was introduced to DFS, I remember in our conversation, you said, sis, take all your phone numbers and go here, and it's going to put all of your phone numbers in DFS, right? And so I did it. I went over there, and now everybody in my contact list from my cell phone is now in DFS. So what this does is you can think of DFS. To me, I don't know. So like, you know how you go to big box stores like Costco, Sam's, and they have big quantities of everything you need in one space? To me, that's DFS. So for me personally, all my numbers are there. I make a lot of phone calls during the day, on my breaks and lunches to try to make contacts. I make notes in DFS to say who I contacted and when. And then I make other notes to say,
yes, ma'am,
what their response was, if it was a lead, if it was cold, if I needed to, cold and hot for me, because I used to be in sales, as cold as I need to try again. Hot is it was a hit and maybe I got an email or a date or something like that. If I got an email address and that goes in the, and so once a month, I send out a census email and I take the group of emails that I have, whether you're cold or hot or warm, or I ain't never talked to you before. If I got your email, you get an email from the Clarissa Project, and it's gonna say, "Hey, girl," or "How you doing?" or This month's email that goes out tomorrow is going to say fall into your new home because we're in the fall season. So it's going to say fall into your new home, and it gives the census. Like I've called everybody's VAs to say, what's your census? And that way the Clarissa Project is going to introduce how many beds we have open in Orlando, how many beds are open in Haines City, how many beds are open in Brevard County, how many beds are open in Charlotte County, whatever, how many beds are open in Osceola County. Whoever I have relationships with, this is what we have available. Whenever I go places, it's the same thing. When I collect business cards, I keep them with me until I get home, and then I'm going on Digital Flow Solutions and I'm inputting that information
Can I give you
into the system.
Ready? Can I give you a cheat sheet?
Yeah.
So from your app, because Digital Flow Solutions has an app, guys, you can literally go in the app and add a contact. You can you can take a screenshot of the business card, and it will automatically import.
Sorry, I forgot I was on camera.
And you can import your contact. Okay, so no longer wait until you get to the point of having to get home to input this information.
What is this new
Go to your app. Go to your app, sis, and hit the take a picture, and you will see it. It will say insert business card or something. It shows you, and you can literally pull the picture and it will gather all of their data. So that's a cheat sheet for you. Listen, I told you I'm giving the game away today. That's the whole topic of today. That is the whole topic of today. Usually people don't get this information. Angela, people don't get this information from me unless they meet with me for a free demo.
That's true.
Right? And with that free demo, and I'm going to give my little caveat, my little elevator pitch right here. During that free demo, I don't care if you cook for a living. I don't care if you, like Angela said, if you're selling Christmas socks, you come and let me do a demo with you, and I can show you the most intricate portions of the CRM system that can benefit you in your business. Okay, so definitely text the phrase CRM, that is customer, C for customer, R for relationships, M for manager, to 407-809-8215. Again, we're having casual conversation. I wanted to come on the platform today because what I don't want is people from a business consulting, right? From a business consulting aspect. I see and I consult with a lot of entities, whether it's the ILF owners and operators, whether it's HRA providers, whether it's any other type of entity, and they're having heck. And do you know what they're doing, Angela? They're spending close to $500, $600, $700 up a month on systems and software, right? Yeah. We did it for a long time. Forston Consultants did it. All of our business did it until we found a platform that was cost effective, was able to provide everything and plus some that we needed to get the messaging out about who we are, what we're doing. And not only that, it helps to nurture your clients. Yeah. It helps to nurture the people that you're in constant communication with. I know me and Derek a long time ago, a few months ago, we were doing a live, and it was so funny because we ended up receiving an email during that live session. We were talking about DFS, and that's Digital Flow Solutions, guys, when you hear me say DFS. And we got an email while we were on YouTube, and we received an email with over 185 people CC'd on this email. And we were like, this is ridiculous. Like, who does, like, you literally went into and this is professional. This is a whole entity, guys, a whole entity. And they literally, they select everybody in their contact list and just sent out an email. How inappropriate.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
I got an email like that today.
How inappropriate.
I was supposed to go. Now, this is a community event. I remember when you told us, I remember a couple of months ago when you guys told us this. So I was supposed to go to a community event maybe 2 weeks ago, put on by the county. And they canceled the event right before the hurricane. And then they sent an email today to say, can you come tomorrow to the event, basically. Okay. And I looked at it and I was like, Hey, thank
Did
you.
you start
I'm
spreading?
literally doing like this down the email. Thank you so much.
Right. So this is why this platform is super important to me, Angela, because it allows a sense of privacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you're communicating with the people in your system, nobody needs to know that you CC this same email or forwarded this email to over 600 people, right? That gives a sense of privacy. What I also love is that it personally addresses each individual, right? It doesn't
That's
feel like you're
important.
one off when it comes, like
Mm-hmm.
it's so personable, whether you do an
Yes.
SMS campaign, a text message campaign, or an email campaign. It's very personable. You can have it address somebody however you choose to, whether
Yes.
it's by first name, last name. However, you can have it. You can input those files. Excuse me, not
Mm-hmm.
files, but those what you want to call them? I can't even think of the name,
The
but those
salutation.
yeah, the special characters that allow you
Mm-hmm.
to pull
Mm-hmm.
that information in. And I think a lot of times people don't realize that that can be a deal breaker when it comes to being in business, because people that you're doing business with, when they see things like that, the email with 500 plus individuals
Mm-hmm.
on it, it's a loss of trust,
Yeah,
right? They're looking for professionalism. They're looking to see how are you handling their personal information. Prime
exactly.
example, that email that we probably both got is an email that literally just gave us access to a whole bunch of people that we probably
Mhm.
should not have gotten
Yeah,
access,
yeah. I
right?
mean, I don't know about your list, but there are commissioners on my list.
Yes, mine too. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
important emails. Like I've got some very important people on
Yeah.
know, like
Yes.
we've got clients that we deal with on a regular basis that are on our list as well, and being able to rightfully uh, secure their information is an added bonus that your end user or your customer base will appreciate. So with that said, I just like, listen, emails, the email list, the importing of information. Anybody in the chat, feel free if you have any questions. I don't care if you are a dentist, a doctor, a lawyer, a chef, you have a food truck, you sell boiled peanuts. It does not matter.
It
This
doesn't.
platform is easy to use and allows you to really show up like the big brand stores. It allows you to show up like you've been doing this for 80 plus years,
Yes.
and it just looks so streamlined. It looks so professional, and it helps you to get the messaging out to all of your clients and your potential clients. So go ahead, you were getting ready to say something. Say it.
And that is what something that I said to someone who I've talked to about DFS probably 10 times. It's a business owner, and I've stressed to this business owner the importance of having everything in one place. Right now, this business owner has at least 5 systems that I know about that we have discussed. And I was telling them how DFS, and they don't have a website. I don't even know how they're in business.
Okay.
But anyway, I did tell them about getting their website through DFS and having everything in one place. It
Yeah.
makes it so much easier. And as a business owner, trying to go here, 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 having this stream this way, that stream that way, and having everything pull in. And every month there's a subscription because the business owner said, I can't afford DFS. Yes, you can. If you cancel all those other subscriptions, you actually have. And I was like, let's do the numbers. And when we did the numbers, the person saved money by getting DFS.
What?
Because for me, it's about the numbers. And I was like, if we're counting pennies, because we all do in business, we have to
Right.
keep up
Yeah.
with our budgets. You are saving money by switching over to a platform. And then we're like, okay, well, how can I have people pay? Well, there's pay things. You choose a pay system that you want to use, and it gets imported into the system in the same way. Personally, I can tell you, I got a compliment today. I know I'm all over the place, but give me a
No,
minute. I'm going somewhere.
like I said, we having girl talk on our ILFs, HRAs, all of that with platforms. So let's do it.
Today, I got a call from the Christian Service Center,
Okay.
and I had recommended someone go to this community program to get some assistance. And the service person called me and said, I need a lease, or I need something to say that they're going to move in. And I said, okay, give me your email. The lady gave me her email, and I said, I just emailed it to you. Can you let me know you got it? And she was like, what? And she was like, they don't need to bring anything. No, ma'am. We're digital here. I don't pick up anybody's money. I'm not, I will introduce them to the house, walk them around the house, introduce them to their housemates. I upload a copy of their ID. I upload a copy of their payment source. And this is how we do it. And I said, and then people can pay by the day, by the week, by the month.
Because this is what I want people to hear, right? We're not just talking about a software and system. I want you to hear this. Angela is an HRA and ILF owner and operator. So she's literally giving you the cheat code on how she is able to digitize everything that she does. You just heard her talk about a community program that she works with that wanted to do that brought in a resident, and how you were able to do that handoff with the click of a button. Because one, you had that provider's information in your CRM system.
That's it.
And we're able to literally use your lease template that's in the system.
And it's plug and play, because all I do is plug in the date of move-in and the person's name.
And I'll show you something on that too, because you technically don't have to.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to, because you can set it up to where as soon as you send it, you can enforcement on your side that will automatically put the date in.
Come on.
So see, again, it's making things easier, right? By working smarter and not harder. A lot of times, let me tell you something. A lot of times businesses start doing things. They have to reinvent the wheel after they've been in business for X amount of years. And when they realize how much work it takes to literally play catch up instead of starting in this point. I wish, knowing now, I wish that we would have started with a CRM on day one when Derek started business. On day one, because it gives you more access, right? You get to do things that you honestly, technically cannot do without the system.
Yeah.
Right? Or you don't have any knowledge of. You just said something that is mind-blowing. Do you know I had you're gonna laugh at this. Had an accountant meeting the other day, and you know how you fall asleep on subscriptions. I still had a subscription that was getting pulled out of my account every single month. And my accountant, I love her, Lynette Green, the business maven, amazing. She was like, can you please cancel this DocuSign subscription? If I see it one more time, I forgot. Do you know that is $65+ that I can now put to campaign emails?
Yes.
To marketing?
Yes.
I can now reallocate that monies into the campaigns that I can push through digital flow solutions. I was like, oh my gosh, do you know what I can utilize that $65 goes a long way when you're talking about a platform.
It does.
Like
it
digital
does.
solutions. So with that said, like Angela, you literally just told people the cheat code on how you can do an assessment and keep all of the contact, all of that client or potential resident's information under their client card.
Exactly.
Because what people don't realize is in the ILF space, you're going to get the same phone call a few times. So now let's say you don't make the decision to house this individual, but you remember the name. Let me type that name into my system.
That's right.
And see, right? And now you can see, what was your decision? What was that information? How did they do on your assessment? And now you have the information that you need, and you can transfer as an HRA to whomever has availability, where without having to do a whole heap of anything, you can literally copy and paste this information or forward the form that was submitted to the Angela Denise Foundation. And I can make the appropriate assessment or upload it into my system. And now I have the information on said client.
I know one of the things that we learn when you take the one-on-one coaching is about repeat offenders, right? Well, I call them repeat offenders. I don't know what Derek calls them, but that's what I call them.
They just repeat. Honestly, they cycle.
But there's a lady, let's just call her Barbara. And in my system, she's a repeat offender. And so when somebody called me the other day and said, I have this woman, blah, 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 and they're in the hospital, blah, 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 blah. And I said, what's their name? And the person said it, and I started typing. And I said, tell me more. And I'm going down the list and I'm like, uh-huh, uh-huh. And they were like, can you help her? No.
Not every time. But see, this is the thing that people don't understand. Having a system like this allows you to make a true conscious decision.
Yes.
Not only that
Yes.
you trust, but still verify, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were able to do an additional assessment and literally put that information side by side from information that you've gotten on the 17 million times that this individual has called, and
Yes.
the fluctuation in what that assessment looks like, right? Whether it's a change of medications, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's a change of behaviors, all of these things matter when
Yes.
it comes to the ILF. So think about this from a different perspective for people that may not be ILF owners and operators or HRA providers, right? I want to think about this from the person that is a cook. I'm just going to go there. Can you imagine if you have a repeat customer that is always going to order the same thing on every Friday and you see a consistency in their habits? Your system can help you pick up that consistency, and
Yes.
now you can create a workflow or an automation that
Yes.
goes out before they even come into your system,
Exactly.
and now attach a discount. This is called being able to really nurture your clientele or your customer base. I wanted to make that correlation, because I don't want people to think that the system is solely focused on the ILF model.
Mm-hmm.
We want them to see that
Mm-hmm.
any business structure that you own or operate has it has the capability to help
Yes.
you do better and be a better provider, whether of
Yes.
whatever niche you're in, whatever
Yes.
service you may render. I love that. The
Well,
fact that, go ahead.
personally, I've offered this service to a realtor.
Okay.
I've offered the service to a therapist. I've offered the service to a person who's in the digital system, like she sells t-shirts and banners and
Yeah.
things like that. Those are three business people that are on three different ends of the spectrum than what I do,
Yeah.
right? But Digital Flow Solutions helps all four of us, including
Yeah.
myself. So no matter, like you said, no matter what type of business it is, the things that we are talking about and even the things we haven't even touched on yet, Digital Flow Solutions can help in that. Like, it's about to be November and I literally just went back to my print on demand person, like, hey, I need to sell something for Christmas. Like, and I know I should have did it already, but and they were like, okay, what are you using? Digital Flow Solutions. I just need to figure out how to get it going.
And here's another thing too, because we always talked about Teespring. Teespring's great, but look at Printful, because
Mm-hmm.
Printful online store will literally integrate and become your online store on DFS. So now you don't have to log into Printful. We connect the two, and Printful engages into your website. So prime example, let's say your shop now for your items.
Mm-hmm.
It can literally go right into your online store from your website and
Oh,
purchase, and it goes right out. So look into Printful, and kind of just upload all of your items into that platform. I'll check with Danish about the other platforms, but I know Printful is completely integrated,
okay.
100% integrated into the
Okay.
system. So we're literally, if your VA or you have a VA that's creating new products in your Printful store, once you launch them, they automatically launch to your website.
Hi, my name is Angela, and I'm the virtual assistant for Clarissa Project.
Okay, so
I've created all of the designs. I've already done that.
go any deeper, what I want you all to do, again, this is still Forston Consultants. This is still the ILF model, the HRA model, where we discuss all things about those entities that we train, that we teach, that we consult on. But tonight, a lot of people always ask us, because we always kind of skirt tail across Digital Flow Solutions and don't give people the just deep information on why we use the platforms we use and how we use them. So tonight, I get the pleasure again. I'm with Angela, Shay and Angela. We taking over Forston Consultants, Pinky and the Brain. We just
Yes.
do what we do best. And we want to just give you guys all information on how these platforms can work, no matter if you're an HRA, an ILF owner, operator. It does not matter what your business is. The goal at Digital Flow Solutions is really to provide people, whether you're a brand new entrepreneur, whether you're a solopreneur, whether you are just doing something as a business / hobby, but it's still affordable for you to be able to obtain access to all of these features. Let me do a quick something or another here, and let's talk about Digital Flow Solutions as a platform and what it provides, right? Because we're just talking about what we love and how it makes our businesses work. But what I want to show you all is what comes in our plans, right? The startup savvy, guess what, Angela? This is changing in a couple of months. I'm gonna say in a couple of weeks. I'm sorry, I said a couple of months. The reason being is because the startup savvy is exactly that. It's a startup plan for anyone that just literally all you want is a website. All you want is a website, a business phone line, and be able to get Google reviews and all of that stuff and have an active chat widget. This is your plan. You're not going to get a fully integrated CRM. You're not. I did have that going for the first 6 months where people that were in the startup savvy did get access to the CRM feature. I might be nice because it's, we got November to remember coming up.
Yes.
All of the Forston birthdays are in November. So we've got November to remember coming up. So that may be something I throw out during that sale or during that time of where we're going to be, blessing people. But this is a platform that, again, allows you to have access to a phone system, a website that is designed by our web design team. And the setup fee is only $97. Okay. And that comes with getting Alex and Danish to build you the website that operates the way you want it to. Being able to kind of get a couple of revisions if needed, right? And then monthly, it's hosting. That's keeping you live and on the web so that people can find you. A lot of people don't realize that banks now and a lot of companies don't just want to see that you have social media or business social media pages. They want to see that you have a website. And the reason being is because you have control of a website where sometimes you don't have full control over your social media platforms, right? You got Meta in the middle. You've got all of these other different aspects that don't give you full reign or run over the privacy that's provided on those platforms. But here at Digital Flow Solutions, we allow you, the end user, to have full reign and full access over the information that you're collecting from the people that you are doing business with. So the startup savvy, Angela, is $37 a month. You get a phone. Hello, somebody.
Yep.
You have an 800 number or a local number. You can have
somebody.
Right. You can connect again a chat widget, and you can either have that chat widget that is a live, what I call in real time web widget. So prime example, you both would have to be on the web in order to communicate, or you can do an SMS widget, right? So where now you can connect your phone system to that chat widget, because you see the missed call text back, that's a part of that.
That's my favorite.
I know, right? The missed call text back, that's a part of that SMS widget. So now instead of having that person connect with you on the website, it will automatically take them into an SMS conversation. So you no longer have to be in front of your app or in front of the computer to communicate with that individual. Y'all can start texting back and forth together.
Yes.
Right.
And that was one of my favorite parts, because having the chat widget and the missed call text back, because it really allows for you to be able to do business where, no matter where you are, you can be anywhere, and your business does not get affected by you not sitting in front of an actual computer or sitting in your home. You could literally do business from anywhere. So that was one of the things I love about this. And I don't know if you're going to touch on this, but can we really highlight this setup fee, please? Where can you get something for less than $100. There's no tax, there's no startup fee, there's no $97 for this month, and then you got to pay $150 the next month. It's just $97.
If you have a domain, bring your domain. If not, we'll get it for you.
Lord have mercy. Bring the domain. So
Like,
you paid somebody for a domain and you don't even have to get a new one. You just bring it over. Yeah, I don't know how much better this can get, but I'm sure you're going to show me something else. But this is already great. Do you know I pay more than this for a program? When you said Lynette reminded you about a program, it reminded me that I still have a program that costs more than $37 a month that I'm not using anymore, and I forgot it.
You better cancel your subscription. That's like cancel those subscriptions. But yeah, like that's a blessing. I think what we've done is we actually did a lot of research. Our team went out there, and what we wanted to do, Angela, and you know our hearts, is we want to make sure that the business owner, the business operator, can get the same features that big brand businesses have access to. Listen, we had a platform, Angela, that only provided us with it provided us with a CRM. It provided us with email campaigns, but you couldn't my CRM holds over 8,000 plus contacts, right? And that's for Forston Consultants. Let's forget about everything else that we have. This other platform only allowed me to send 1,000 campaign messages a month. Anything over 1,000 was $1 per each.
Oh my goodness, that's way too much money. Especially for the Angela Denise Foundation, when it's time for you to do those types of things. No, ma'am.
Talk about it, right? So these are the things that we want to make sure that people have access to. Our communities, our business owners and entrepreneurs are struggling to compete at a high level because they don't have access at an affordable rate that will help them get over the hump when it comes to marketing. And that's what this platform is all about. So with the Startup Savvy, again, you get the Reputation Manager. And what that does, Angela, is it allows you to connect your Google My Business. And it helps you to, again, set up some quick ways to gather or collect Google My Business reviews by sending a quick link or a quick text that has everything in it that takes the client right to the Google My Business review page. So they don't have to sift through Google to look for you to be able to try and find a way to do X, Y, and Z. It doesn't, you bypass that. Not only that, Angela, go ahead.
Can we just sit here for a second? Let's talk about your reputation, right? Because as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, remember when I said nobody was there when God gave you the instruction, nobody was there when God had the conversation with you about what you're supposed to do for the kingdom, aka what you're supposed to do for the world. So nobody was there.
Right.
But in the digital age that we live in, all you have is your reputation. People don't care about what God told you. They care about what your records say, right? Yes. What do the reviews say? So when you go on, you don't buy anything from Amazon, from TikTok, from anywhere until you research the reviews. If you have no reviews, you're not in business. If nobody can say you suck, nobody can say you're great, nobody can say you were superb, nobody gave you 5 stars, nobody gave you 1.5 stars, you don't exist. You cannot. One of my brothers and sisters in the business went to a bank, and the bank would not open their bank account without reviewing their stuff online first. You have to have a social media presence, and you have to have a Google review presence in order to be real in this digital age.
Yeah.
So if your Google reviews are not there, you have a problem. And the fact that this is already incorporated for less than $40 a month, you cannot take yourself, your partner, and your children to Olive Garden for less than that. And, so you really can't. For less than $40 a month, you're not only investing in a website, you're getting widgets, you're getting a message from text back, and your reputation is being built. Every person who is going to have a business, if you talk to 5 people about your business, or if you don't know 5 people who will give you a review, we need to have a whole different conversation. You have to know somebody that will say, Shay is the best. Angela is splendorifical. I tell everybody I'm splendorifical. That's probably what they're gonna say about me.
Come on,
So Angela is splendorifical. Like, so they have to be able to say something about you. Even when we listen to the other messages, like on Saturday, Derek says the greatest compliment you can give. We're not passing around a collection plate. We're never going to ask you for money, but give us 5 seconds of your time and give us a Google review.
Right. Yeah.
And it means the world to your business because it's the way people are going to know you.
You know what another good thing is about the reputation manager, and I think a lot of people miss it. It allows you to, again, like in your conversations. And what I'm going to do, Angela, I'm going to pull up the platform because I'm able to see. And what I'm going to do, I want to make sure I'm doing this the right way. I'm going to pull up the Angela Denise Foundation. That might be the easiest one. Oh, I had a missed call today. How about that? What I want them to see is I want a platform that actually has Google reviews in the system because I'm thinking ADF does not. Let's go to PowerStream. So PowerStream is a new business that Derek and I started to help employ, I'm reading something, to help employ individuals that we house, right? And the reason why I want to show this platform is because it's pretty cool how our reputation manager looks, right? And I'm going to show you from the platform. Let me see if I'm doing this right, child, because it's together, so I'm trying to get it right. All right, give me a second. Is this the right one? Digital Flow Solutions. Which one is it? Hold on. Let me make sure I got the right one. Let's close that one. Let's close that one. I got like 50 Digital Flow Solutions screens open. So we're just going to close them all. There we go. And let me redo this. I'm going to hit not now. And then I'm going to start this over. But what I want you all to see is how easy and how streamlined this process is to where you can see at the, like, really in your face what is going on in your system. So prime example, this is PowerStream, right? And this shows you our Google reviews. Literally, this is showing you the Google reviews that have been sent out from the system. I can literally reply to these reviews. If I need to if I want to, dispute one of the reviews, I literally have access to do this right here. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to fight through Google My Business to try to find where do I put in a dispute for, information that or a wrongfully submitted Google My Business review. And it shows me how many Google My Business reviews have gone out in a month, right? The goal is 20 per month. So what I love about the platform is it also gives you goals.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps you to kind of really drive that push. And this is a big thing when it comes to SEO optimization. So a lot of the metrics or a lot of the tips and tools that are in this system allow you to kind of keep up with the SEO optimization of your platform because of the statistics that it's partnering with Google to kind of embed and integrate, right? So this is literally it, Angela. My reputation is right here.
Yeah.
The brand new business that has 11 reviews,
Mm-hmm.
9 in the past, it says 100%. You'll see here it's talking about, and I'm going to see if you can see here. It's showing the trend over the past 6 months. This isn't even a business that's been open 6 months.
I was going to say, you haven't even been in business that long.
Has it been a month yet? 2 months? I don't even know. But again, this is showing us how we can drive that information. And it's something, prime example, with how we do our business. Literally, we can send out a Google review that goes out after every payment has been processed. So once a payment is processed, the next thing that happens, and that's the payment being processed, is what we would call a trigger. Yeah. And then it sends out the request for a Google review. Plain and simple. Like it's amazing. Like prime example, I can go from right here and go in the system and find somebody and send them a Google My Business review, whether it's an SMS or an email. I just type in their name, if this is a new person, whatever, or filter through the contact list.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it makes things easy. It makes it easy. It makes it doable to where anybody can do it. And with our team at Digital Flow Solutions, Alex and Danish are going to set this stuff up for you, walk you through it. You get access to this team on a regular basis, that if they need to help you with anything that you're struggling with, you meet with us.
And see, that's one of the things I like about Alex. Alex will listen to you, but Alex will also give you homework, right? So when I talked to Alex, I dumped a whole bunch of stuff on him. And then he said, okay, so how do you want me to do this, right? But I love the fact that he did that, because
Right.
when you are doing something for someone else, it's just like being a teacher. When you're doing something for someone else, I needed to sit back and say, okay, how can I streamline this
Right.
to make it easy? So Alex basically had me think about, what is it when you push this button, what do you want it to do next? And then what does it do next, right? So I just had to simplify my ideas and then turn around and have another meeting and say, okay, scratch all the stuff I just told you. Let's just make it simple, right? I want them to be able to see this, and then I want them to be able to do that. And with those things, it took everything that I had said in my previous call, where I just blurted out a whole bunch of information, and it made it simple.
It does, yeah.
Because we have to think about our audience, right? We also have to think about who we're driving to our website.
Yeah.
Everyone who comes to our website is not a person that needs our housing assistance. They
Right.
may just be doing some research to see what's available in the area. They may not be a person that needs housing. They may be a case manager. They may be somebody in another state. Honestly, it could be somebody who contacted me and said, who did your website? Because I need mine to look like yours. It could be all kinds of things. It could be.
Affiliate, listen, they get paid every month from being that affiliate.
They can. You can
Yeah.
have anything you like for a subscription.
That's what I want us to like. That's why I want people to realize that it's attainable, right?
Yes.
You hear us talk about, like, I know we're just rambling, but this is like, I really want people to see the ease of use, the accessibility of what this platform offers, and at the same time let them realize that, your business is going to be, man, the things you can streamline, the things that you can automate will help make sure that the client has the same experience, whether it's a pleasurable one or one that's not so much so great. But
Exactly.
it happens it happens regular, it happens with every transaction.
Yes.
And that's one of the benefits that I love about Digital Flow Solutions. And we'll talk about that plan in a moment, but it's the automations and the workflows. So again, we talked about the startup savvy. Very easy, very streamlined, includes your phone, includes SMS messaging. We do all of the A2P approvals, which is the accrediting body from our US government that makes sure that we are registered to actively SMS campaign or
Mm-hmm.
communicate as businesses with our end users. Our team does that for you. You don't have to worry about trying to figure it out. I had a call today where the person is like, I'm on this platform and I keep failing and they keep charging me to resubmit the request. I said, why? When you now have this platform, get rid of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The newer business, the phone number hasn't been broadcasted that much, so it's not a big issue. But again, this is what this platform it will give you. Startup Savvy, again, is your website with a $97 setup fee. That allows our team to help you build out everything that you want to happen, from your website to forms to all of those things that's going to help you to be the best you on the web and your business to shine, right? That is what this platform, this plan will give you. Now let's talk about the Inbox Innovator. Listen, so much stuff came out, Angela. We had a big meeting on Friday that was over 3.5 hours long with all new rollouts. So I have to literally come in this platform and change a lot of stuff
Mm.
because they've rolled out a whole bunch of new toys, tricks, and goodies. Prime example with this one, the Inbox Innovator, is especially that. It is exactly what it sounds like. It is going to allow you to maximize communication. Okay. It's going to allow you to do the email marketing that we're talking about, those campaigns where you can send out thousands of campaigns for as little as 0.0.1 what was it, 0.012 cents per transaction. Like, think about it. I sent out 8,597 emails last month, and it cost me $2. I think it was, no,
Come on, come
$5.92.
on, come on.
And what I love about this platform, it allows you to keep a wallet, right? So all of your transactions come out of that wallet. So let's say this is a month that I'm going to be going hard as the Angela Denise Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
We're in giving season, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my campaign wallet, my campaign wallet, or my wallet overall, is at $10 right now. I think I still got $10 in it. I may
Listen.
have $9.87, and I've been sending out campaign messages. I'm sure you've been on the receiving end of some of them. But ultimately, it doesn't cost a lot. The SMS feature is less than 1 cent per SMS. In the campaigns, of course, they're a little bit more, they cost a little bit more, but again, you can send out thousands of SMS, and you can expand your wallet or decrease your wallet.
Mm-hmm.
You're not stuck to having to pay this crazy rate on these things that you want to, the information you want to get out. So the inbox innovator is the marketing. This is for the marketer. Okay. This is for the person that's going to run ads on social media, because you can connect all of that to this platform, and you'll be able to run ads. You'll be able to see how your ads are doing. It's going to give you all the data, all of the reach. That's what this plan will give you. Again, $97 setup fee, $87 a month. And it gives you access again to the social planner. You can put, let's say you have 6 businesses, right?
Mm-hmm.
They all have a business social media page. Guess what? You can upload every last one of them to the social planner. It doesn't just limit you to that one business. You can put as many businesses under this one social planner. Let's not even talk about the social planner. You ready for this?
No, I want to talk about the social planner
Okay,
first,
go ahead,
because I have a question.
Go ahead.
I want to break this down a little bit more, because there's so many different social media platforms, right? So let's just say you said the person has 6 businesses. We'll stay with what you said. The person has 6 businesses, and let's just say they're on everything. They're on X, they're on TikTok, they're on all of the social media platforms.
Correct.
Can I take an hour of content and break it up, or have it broken up, and plan out in my social media planner for my 6 businesses social media messages for the month, or for the week, or for the time period?
I got you, girl. Give me a second. Girl, I got you. So prime example, yes, you can. I'm gonna show you. Y'all, you ready? I'm gonna
Because
be
you mentioned earlier about working smarter, not harder. A lot of times I can tell you, as a business owner, I will spend weekends, or when I'm not working, I will be setting things up that are going to come out in the future. So if I can already have this in the system, where it's going to, like you are showing us right now, the calendar that shows what's going to come out on this day, that day, and the third,
Yeah.
then I'm done. I take a couple of hours and I'm done for the month. This is what I want people to see is available to them in one small section of what you're talking about.
Here's the Angela Denise Foundation social planner. My VA is at the end of the month. Let's see if he did anything for next month. Because, like, honestly, this is October. Has he gone into, no, he's not in November yet, but October's done. October's done.
And what I want people to notice is the entire month is filled. It's not just Monday through Friday. The entire month is filled up with something. Somebody is going to see something from the Angela Denise Foundation every single day of the month. And that is what you need as a business owner, to be consistent. People need to see you every day in order for you to be a household name.
Exactly. And you'll see here, like, published, scheduled, all of these things are right here that he can do. If you want to add additional platforms, you just come here. Look, and literally you can add us if you're in a social media group. Like, look, I can add what group you want to add, what social account you want to add a group to. If you're in groups, let's say your social media, like, let's say your Facebook account, you own a group. Forston Consultants has its own group. I can literally have my virtual.
So you can add that to the ILF Academy.
Correct. I can add the ILF Academy into my social planner, and my VA can post into that community for me. regularly, scheduled. They just go out. Okay.
And that's what I want people to see, how they can just go there. Go back where you were.
Yeah. So I was in, where was I? Here in new group.
So that they can add a new group or, add to the existing group. And
Yeah.
it's just 2 clicks.
2 clicks.
And it's done.
Done. That's
the
it.
simplicity of it is what I want people to see.
And I want people to see, let's see, we want to add a new account. Here's the accounts that are currently in the system. Also, you will see that we have private communities that you can house in this platform. So prime example, you don't just have to post to your social platforms. You can also post to those private communities in your system. Okay. So let's say you're somebody that is you have a course, with a community, you can upload the course, have your community here, and automatically post everything utilizing this social planner.
Mm-hmm.
So it just makes it so easy and streamlined. When it comes like Pinterest, come on.
Listen.
Pinterest for the content creator is a whole thing, because they do ads and all of that. They can do that from this platform. So again, it doesn't matter what entity type you are or you're what you're doing, but you can literally utilize this platform across all of your social media needs. I know they're working on the integration of what's that other thing from Instagram, Threads, that's coming. And there's some other platforms that are coming by the end of this quarter. Like there's so much that's happening in this in our digital world that gives us a lot of information and the access to be able to work smarter and not harder. Okay. So the social planner, this is it. I can see if people have shared the post. I can see if anybody has commented on the post. Like all of this stuff shows me this, right? So by the way, being that you're here, follow us at the Angela Denise Foundation on all social platforms. Angela Denise Foundation, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everything. I got the whole gamut. Come hang out with me, right? Show us some love. You'll see here that this one failed. So I've got to reconnect LinkedIn. And my VA did tell me that today, and I forgot to do it. But I can literally reconnect and automatically these posts will go out. You'll also see underneath these, Angela, that it says see to more. So it's not just Instagram that was posted to. Instagram was posted to, Facebook was posted to, and again, LinkedIn. So it's showing all of the posts that went out. And as you see, he changed the post. It wasn't the same. These two were the same, and this one was different, right?
That is what I like too, that you don't have to post just because you're posting on the same day. You don't have to copy and paste the same post over and over and over. I like that you can have 3 different ones if you want to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner posts.
And you can go ahead. No, go ahead.
That's what I was going to say. I like that it can be as complex or as simple as you want it to be based off of what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So here's another thing too that I wanted people to see. So what I love too is, you see this content AI. Content AI. I don't even know what it does, but it's new. I told y'all, I'm sorry, this is me. Okay.
Well, let's click it and see what it does.
Tech is right up my alley. Okay, let's see what it does. So again, it allows you to kind of, this feature is a paid service and will incur charges based on your usage. Okay, fine. Most of the charges that come from these things are pennies on the dollar. Like literally, it may not even be a full penny.
Mm-hmm.
So I can add the theme of your content. My gosh, provide a beef. Let's try it. Let's just see. Thanksgiving. Sorry, y'all. Meal donations.
I got one of those today.
Oh, you did?
I really did.
I know. So let's just see. I just want to see what it says. The Angela provided brief content description. So I'm gonna just say, looking for donors. We are a nonprofit looking for donations to provide Families in need with meals. Let's see what happens. Keywords, Thanksgiving. Let's go here. Let's go donations.
Yeah. Meal.
Let's see what else.
Meal.
This is going to be fun. Select write-in tone. Funny, casual, exciting, professional, witty. Why are they doing this to me right now, Angela?
What are some of the?
Let's see. We pick 3. So number of variations. So I'm going to put. I'm going to do professional. Let me see. I'm going to do persuasive.
Yes.
Did it select all 3? Wait, let me see. Number of variations. Actually, let's just do persuasive.
Okay.
And let's do 3 variations and let's generate. I don't know what we're going to get, guys. I've never done this. Okay, so it's given us copy. So it's pretty much given us information that we can put in, the verbiage. And prime example, you can now add upgrade to the ultimate, the AI employee. What is the AI employee? Oh my God, I can't.
We'll end up down a rabbit hole.
Right. I'm going to do that for y'all tonight. And I look like my connection's getting funky. So it says, this Thanksgiving, make a difference. Your generous donation can put a hearty meal on the table for families in need. Let's share the warmth and bounty of the season together. Donate now and bring joy to many. Love this.
Oh, I really like that. What's the next one say?
This is amazing. So it says, this Thanksgiving, your generosity can fill tables and hearts with warmth. We're a nonprofit on a mission to provide needy families with nourishing meals. Join us with your donations and be the reason someone is thankful this season.
Look, I like that one better.
This Thanksgiving, your generosity can bring warmth to many tables. Join our mission as we gather donations to provide heartwarming meals for families in need. Every contribution counts. Let's share the blessings of the season together. This is why.
Can you take all 3?
Yes, I think you can.
And then merge them together, because I like something from every one, but I really like if I have to pick one, I like the second one the best.
You can go here and regenerate content.
Yeah, see, listen, I will be down that AI rabbit hole.
So everybody that is utilizing digital flow solutions and is under the sound of my voice, go to your social planner and click on the new post and go to the content AI. Okay. You're going to do exactly what we just did. I've never done this before. It is a new feature. I told y'all we had a whole bunch of stuff roll out on Friday, and that was one of them. And I did it live and in person. That is not something that I'm used to seeing. My virtual assistant literally creates all of the copy, which is the verbiage that goes with our post. So know that this is something that is available to you in the Inbox Innovator, because the Inbox Innovator comes with the social planner, and these features are available for you there. So listen, see, we're doing too much.
We still have a whole plan to talk about, and we haven't even got all the way through the Inbox Innovator. Okay, the opportunity management.
Okay, so opportunity management is something that can take me down a whole rabbit hole. I want you, if you are interested in knowing what opportunity management is, text the phrase CRM to 407-809-8215, and let's get on a call. Let us show you how we can take your business to the next level utilizing a platform that is so intuitive as Digital Flow Solutions. I mean, the price is right. The access that you get to all these systems features is impeccable. You can't get it at nowhere. You can't get this pricing nowhere else. I know it because we did the research.
That's right.
To where everybody had access and did not have an issue being able to afford the intricacies of this platform. So again, let's email marketing, whole nother shebang, right? The email marketing, we have templates on deck where you'll get templates that can help you configure a bomb email campaign. Not only that, when it comes to the Digital Flow Solutions platform, not only do you get your own personal website, let's say you're having special events. Let's say, Angela, we have somebody that has an event center, right? They have their main website, and for every event, they're going to add in their event center package a landing page for the upcoming person's event.
Whoa.
Won't that be smart? You can literally add those additional landing pages for that person's event. And you can house them. Think about being it. Listen to all my event planners, to all my event centers.
Yes.
Listen to what I'm telling you. You can have your website hosted in your system, and then you can go to the websites tab and add additional websites for any events that are coming up in your facility. And what you do now is you give them an upcharge. So now once they get they're not only renting the space, they're renting your website as well. They're renting your platform. And guess what you now do? When that event, when those people, you ready for me to tell people how to get this? And y'all, don't come for me. But I'm going to show you how you can build your email list. To all of my event center peeps, if you own and operate an event center, hear me and hear me clearly. You're going to have your website in Digital Flow Solutions. You're going to be able to connect your new clients. You can create something quick together page. Use a template. It's templates on here too, so you don't get all that.
I don't have to use my brain. It's a template, so I can plug and play.
Yes.
So in October, I can make fall festival stuff. In November, I can make Thanksgiving stuff. In December, I can make Christmas stuff.
Yes.
I can do this in April.
Yes.
For the fall.
You can do it in
right now. I can do stuff for the New Year. I can do stuff for Easter. I can do stuff for Rosh Hashanah. Stop.
You can literally create all of these other landing pages. They can be very simple. Add a call to action button on every page. Listen to me, event center peeps. If you own and operate your event center, you're trying to get the word out. What you do now is you tell that guest that will be renting your space, I'll set up your events landing page. Have people sign up or go to the website and fill in a form. Guess what now happens? You just built your email list of new prospects to rent your event center, because all of the information and the contacts that come in will come into your CRM. So now you've got a new phone number, you've got new names, you've got new accesses with emails to where you can now push your services
out further.
And then you done made a couple of extra $100 because you had a virtual assistant create from a template this person's landing page.
Okay, so this is one of the things that changed in y'all meeting was the cost, because this is cheaper than the light bill.
Yeah, this is what we do. Don't get me on a tangent, Angela. You know, a person come with me they'll schedule a 30-minute demo and we're there for 2 hours, because I literally can help you brainstorm and reassign certain things utilizing this platform, right? We went so far off from talking about I had left in the HRA, but it's so many things you can do, right? So think about that person that has multiple businesses like us, right? We can create all sorts of different things that are intricate to those businesses that run from the same system.
This right here to me is perfect for the solopreneur.
Yes.
Because this package right here is what makes you look like you've been doing this since the beginning of time, right? Since the beginning of all systems creations.
Yeah.
This inbox innovator looks like you really have your sugar, honey, and iced tea together. Like, this makes you look like you got it. Because it handles all the other things. Because if I remember correctly, this one adds the savvy into it.
Correct.
So everything from the savvy plan plus this plan.
But check this. Prime example, check this out too. And this is something that I don't think we talk about a lot. So for my HRAs, for all, like any entity, like this is not limited. They just added something called quizzes. So you can quiz people. You can create quizzes within your like you can create quizzes for whatever reason, I don't know, but anyway, you can create a quiz that you can send out to your clients. You can send out, like prime example, Angela, we're getting ready to enter into the holiday season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if we did something fun and I sent out to all of my ladies a quiz, and the winner of, or whoever gets all of the answers right, gets a free something. Ooh, November to remember. Let me write that down.
Yeah, I was just gonna say write it down because listen, you might need to send that to your ladies.
Not
That'll
you,
be really good.
everybody in Forston Consultants.
No,
If I
that's good. That's
send
good.
out all of our clients, remember, we're doing some big things in November. We do it every year. Imagine if I create a quiz and y'all get the 3 answers right, or whoever gets the 3 answers right, we bless you with something. Come on, create a quiz. I'm literally taking notes. I'm taking notes for my own business, y'all.
Create the quiz. I love it.
Remember to remember.
And this is the time of year, no matter what your business is, right? I know I did something online. One of my hobbies is cooking, and I did something online, and I was like, if I made, as an HRA, I said, if I made Thanksgiving dinners for your houses, would your residents be interested in that? Right. And so that was just a poll. I created a poll and said, would your residents be interested
within the system?
I did.
Okay. I'm just making sure. No,
I
did. You can literally create surveys in this system, and it'll literally quantify all of the data for you. It'll help you, as a business, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner and operator. It just makes gathering information, and even taking the temperature of your clients, right, so much easier, because you don't have to get survey. What is it? Survey Chimp or Survey Monkey? Somebody
Survey Monkey.
Survey Monkey,
MailChimp.
all of these.
MailChimp.
But I think it's also Survey Monkey or
somebody monkey.
Yeah.
It was a chimp and a monkey.
Yeah, like you now have all of this access. And this is with this Inbox Innovator. Again, the Inbox Innovator is exactly what it says. It's the marketer's dream. It is something that allows you to literally just, again, poll people that's in your system. You can do things like quizzes and give special offers. And again, think about it. You can host as many websites as you want on this platform.
That is what I don't want people to miss. Exactly what you're about to say. I don't want people to miss the fact that you can do as many websites as you have the ability to do, and then you can still add more once you quantify that number. You
can continue to add websites, landing pages, full-blown websites. Like I have an account right now that has 10 websites, and what they did is literally, it's more than 10. It's the radio station. Not only the radio station, they actually have like a music group or like a record label. And underneath that record label, every artist has their own website. So that is something that this company is utilizing. And every artist has their own store. So now they can connect the what is it, Printful, and it's on everybody's site. So again, they can sell their music from the platform. They can do all of that from this platform. So it just makes it super easy for them. So don't miss that you can house a number of businesses under one account, and be able to literally still be effective. So again, email marketing, social media, the social planner, you can connect any and all calendars. Let's say with this entity that has 20 plus artists, all of their calendars are connected. So prime example, if you want to fill out a form to have this person come to your event, you can have as many forms as you want, as many surveys as you want. We don't limit you on anything. Okay. Some CRM systems will limit you on the number of contacts you can have in them. We do not do that at Digital Flow Solutions. We don't do it. I'm not here to nickel and dime you. And for you, like, we want to see that you have access to people and to contacts, and to limit you on the number of contacts. That is not what we do here. Okay. So that's the Inbox Innovator, $87 a month with a setup fee of $97. And let me tell you, you won't regret it.
Like, this is the one right here.
Yeah.
You have another plan?
I do.
Okay, I'm telling people this is the one. Sorry, y'all, that might not be the one, but this is a good one.
So, so here's the funny. So Tia says, I have the $37 plan. Tia, no, you don't. You technically business icon. All of our consulting clients, we just literally like you guys entrust in us. And if you are a consulting client of Forston Consultants with the IMB, whether it's the the IMB, excuse me, family, you literally get the business icon at the price of $37. All we charge you is hosting fee, and then you just maintain your wallet credits. That is all we charge you for. Again, and you get access to all things platform, invoices, recurring invoices, where you can, let's talk about the ILF for a moment, where you can set up subscriptions to where now your clients don't have to pay you but one time. And then every day whenever they get paid, it automatically gets pulled and put into your account. This is the platform. This is the subscription or the service that also has all of the docu-signage, all of the signage. You can have as many contracts as you want. You can turn quotes into invoices. So it's a new thing that they've just added to where if you're like someone in the field, like for PowerStream Solutions, we can send out a quote, and once they acknowledge and approve the quote, it automatically transitions into an invoice and allows that client to pay. So I don't have to create a quote and then an invoice anymore. This system allows me to do that. It also, again, you get everything in the Startup Savvy, the Inbox Innovator, and now you get the Big Mama. Okay. So now you're getting invoices, you're getting the DocuSign, the agreements that comes with a certificate of signature. Okay, just like DocuSign does, this is gonna authenticate the IP address and make sure that you are not having any issues with that. Again, memberships. This is the platform, Angela, and to all my listening audience, this is the subscription or the service that allows you to sell your courses, that allows you to upload your digital courses, that allows you to sell ebooks, that allows you to sell all of these products and services within this system. This allows you to create those memberships. So prime example, got another client, Angela, purchased the property that's it was once a like a community hall, but it was transitioned into a home. It was transitioned into a home, and it sits in the dead center of a community, of an actual community. I'll have to.
Okay.
You're going to actually come to the open house, so I definitely will get you the information. It sits
Okay.
in the center of the community, but the community, nobody has a pool, but this house still has a pool. So what happens now if we now set up a subscription or a membership like a gym that allows people in the community to utilize the pool? We add some key fob to the entrance. It's already got cameras, everything out there. And now they charge this individual $10 to $15 a month to gain access to their pool.
Liz, I love this. I love this because these subscriptions pay for the pool service and whatever else needs to be paid for associated with it.
Yeah. Let me know if my signal is better. Because I know my signal was jumpy just a minute, guys. So forgive me for that. But yeah, it's wild. It's wild what you can do. But again, guys, like this is usually an hour and 30-minute room. Angela, we took the rag off the bush. If you want me and Angela to take over next week, Tuesday, you let me know.
Listen, let us know.
Put it in the chat. Let me know if this has been informative to you. If you are a small business owner, a business owner, it don't matter how small or how large. If you are an entrepreneur, if you're somebody that's interested in the ILF or the HRA community, let us know. I want to say one thing before we do start shutting it down, sis, is this. We decided to do something. You're going to love this.
Okay.
So
I don't know. When you guys do stuff, I always just have to sit back and be like, okay.
So what we've decided, what we've decided to do with VA 101 is something very unique. Our Done For You service is back. The Done For You service, we're taking a different approach. because we notice the climate, right? We're seeing that a lot of people are reluctant to initiate a virtual assistant. And with that, what we want to do is, again, we're always here to help. The fact of the matter is we're allowing people, well, we cover all of the software and systems.
Mhm.
101 is going to do all of the covering of the software and systems. We're going to do all of the payroll. We're going to allow you to have that virtual assistant on a task basis. So if you're interested in that, ooh, if you're interested in that, definitely contact Forston Consultants. And I want you to text the word text the letters VA.
Look.
Right? Okay, so we can give you more information on what that looks like.
What are we texting and where?
VA to Forston Consultants. Hold on, I gotta get the phone numbers, child. It's just, You're gonna text the phrase, oh, that's not it. You're gonna text the phrase VA to 407-326-0086. VA. And our team will know what that is, and we'll be able to explain or jump on a call with you to explain to you how it will work. The goal is we want everybody that has a business that is afraid to commit to a full-time virtual assistant to be able to have access to those individuals. I already got it, girl. See, my watch done told me, it's telling on you. But we want you all to be able to have that same access to a virtual assistant in any business, right? In any niche that you may be involved in. So we want you all.
Can we go back for a second?
Yeah.
So I just text VA to 407-326-0086. And instantly your watch told you that I texted. So
Correct.
For people who are listening, who may came in later, that's part of the automation. So when she talked about the automation in the beginning, her watch just told her that I, just text her something. So the automation will then come to me about what are my next steps.
Because this was off the rip today, there is no automation set up for that, but I will have it set up for next Tuesday. Angela, I think you done found yourself a Tuesday night job, girl. Yes, coming in. I got the yeses coming in through DFS. Again, the whole goal is to show you that there is access for you as an entrepreneur or business owner to have access to software and system, and not only on a broad, this is a broad level. We can go down so many rabbit holes when it comes to digital flow solutions, and that's not what we're going to do. The goal is to get you to sit down with us. Let us look at your business. Let us see how we can transform your current processes with automations and workflows to kind of remove you out of the process somewhat, and where you can have a bird's eye view to be able to kind of observe what's going on and make the intricate tweaks to make it better. Right? We want every customer or client, every interaction that somebody or end user has with your business to be one that's enjoyable, to be one that's streamlined, to be one that gets them to the checkout counter as fast as possible without any hiccups or issues, right? Long gone are the days where people are requesting invoices and we don't send them the invoice because we forgot. When we can set up an invoice or a workflow that once somebody, like prime example, if you text the word wow to 407-809-8215, WOW, if you text that to 407-809-8215, you get access to the ILF DIY for half off. I hope they heard me, because that's literally.
So if they didn't hear you, it's half off.
I can't.
Wow, it's really half off.
Yes. So they can literally text the word wow to 407 not 809. That is 326-0086. Excuse me, don't send it to 809 because nothing ain't gonna happen. We want you to send that to 407-326-0086. I will put that in a banner. Of course, this thing updated today, guys. So all of my color schemes are completely off. And I don't know why, with this new update to this system that we're using to live stream. So give me a second. Do we have that automation?
So while you're doing the banner,
okay,
what I want to talk to people about is the business icon really quick.
Go for it.
In really small letters in the center of the screen, it tells you what's included in the business icon. I don't know if people understand the masses. Like you get the appetizer, the drink, the entree, the dessert, the extra napkins. Like they're giving you everything in this. Okay. So your website creation is included. In the other two plans, it was an additional $97. In this
Correct.
plan, it is the frisky. It is 0.90. It is 0.0000. There
Yeah.
is no, it's $0.00. It is for the free. Your website creation is included. A VA. And if you don't know what a VA is by now, a VA is a virtual assistant. So that
Correct.
means you have another human being to
Yep.
assist you in your business.
Yeah. And what
The
we're doing.
service to
Yeah.
have a VA is included.
Yeah. The service
It
fee.
comes with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Everything from the startup savvy, everything from the inbox innovator, and everything you see here. I know I'm animated. Listen, because I need to be. This is a lot. Like, not to be funny, it's less than $300 a month. This is less than a car payment. I'm a person that's literal. I have to relate things to other things. This is less than a car payment.
Yeah.
If you are in business and you can get a job somewhere and make up the difference for this, this is going to save you so much time.
It will.
And if you take all of the subscriptions that you're paying for, you can probably pay for this anyway. Especially if you're using services where you have to pay for every text message, every phone call. I had an old phone system where it was still called charging me long distance. Who does that anymore? Like this will really break it down. The fact that invoices are in there, honey, the people that pay me weekly, their invoices go out on Wednesday and I get paid on Friday. Or if they work at McDonald's and they get paid on Tuesday, their invoice goes out on Friday and I get paid on Tuesday. It's automatic. If they get paid on the 1st, their invoices went out today. If they get paid on the 3rd, their invoices go out tomorrow. If they get paid on the Thursday of every month, it's set up that it automatically comes.
Yeah. And let's not even talk about just invoices. Let's talk about automatic recurring payments.
Yes.
Set up and just one time set it and forget it. And you don't even have to deal with it anymore, right? There are so many other things that are in this system. Honestly, we barely scratched the surface. I am going to tell some of the hot topics before we get out of here on the updates that have come out. This system will now allow you, let's say for our HRAs and our ILF owners and operators, let's say you want to put the client and the HRA or the client, the potential client that you're going to house and your housing provider in a group text. You can now create group text in the conversations tab.
Do you know how much this would have helped me not be in the middle?
It just honestly just happened on Friday. Those are some new features that are rolling out. Being able to, in the conversations tab, amazing. Okay. Where before you can put notes in the notes section of your client's information, but let's say you have a virtual assistant or you have someone that you want to put an internal communication instead of a task or, one of those, the tasks. You can literally click the tab. So right underneath in the communications tab or the conversations tab, let's say, Angela, you send me a message and I know that I'm not going to respond to it, but Alex is. I can literally look at the far right and it says internal comment. You can click on internal comment and say, at Alex, the @ Alex, can you please get this information for Angela right now? What ends up happening, what happens is in that, and we'll go through this next week. So I'm gonna put a pen in it, but this is something I'm gonna talk about next week. It literally in the whole conversations tab, whether it's an SMS, an email, a Facebook Messenger, whether it's whatever, however this person communicates with you, as long as it's under their account and it's attached to their contact card, every piece of communication you have with this client is in that one place. Okay. And now let's add the fact that you can add an internal communication piece that now is entered into that conversations tab that only can be seen internally.
See, that's genius right there, because there's some conversations that you have about certain things that just need to stay with any. I love this. I love it. I love it.
So again, for my DFS family, for those of you that have the platform already, I'm going to most likely do a Zoom call. I know I have been promising y'all one, but I am doing a Zoom call. I just need to refresh myself because so much has come out in the past couple of days. Like I literally had Alex spend half of the day today reviewing all of the new features, and I've been doing the same. And the goal is to sit down with you all and really help you use this platform to its fullest. And for those of you that do not have a CRM system, let Digital Flow Solutions be your go-to.
Yeah.
Come on and text the phrase CRM. CRM. Don't ask me what the phone number is yet, but give me a second. To the phone. I am terrible.
407-809-8215.
I love you, Angela. That means you talk to Alex a lot. So go ahead and text. It's streaming across the bottom in the blue, across your screen. Text the word CRM. Get a PDF explainer. That's what's going to come to you once you fill out that information. And it's going to give you details on information on what comes in these packages and program services that we provide. Let us schedule you for a free demo of this platform, whether you are a housing provider, whether you are an HRA, whether you are a doctor, a lawyer, and whatever you are. This platform is all inclusive, and it can be developed and modified to suit your needs.
And how much is this call going to cost me?
Nothing. But some time.
So it's free 99. Free 99.
Free. Absolutely. Another thing I want to say, and I'm going to leave it at this, I'm done, I'm serious, is this. So now in Digital Flow Solutions, let's say we are housing providers. You can now have a new tab in your menu that is for your resident portal. So resident portals have been reconfigured, and it allows you to have it in the sub menu or the main menu on the left-hand side of your platform, where you can add things like the client, the room they're in, so remember how we were doing it through the opportunities tab? We no longer have opportunities tab. Literally do it and have a running dialogue of that information of your clients at boom, right there. And again, a lot of automations, a lot of things that we can do. And again, I just want y'all to know that it is attainable for any business, any entrepreneur to have access to things that look like they can be far out of reach. Look, we've got 3 plans that can suit all of your needs. If you need to a la carte our services, get on the free demo. We can a la carte and create a program that suits your financial wallet, that also meets the needs of your business. We're about making sure that our entrepreneurs, our business owners and operators have what is needed to take their business and their customer experience to the next level. So again, Angelo, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, me, Angela, I think we got some yeses to come back. They didn't kick us. They didn't send us like the Sandman. They didn't send us off the stage. But again, come prepared next Tuesday with your questions. What I may do is I may do a free demo.
Okay.
And if anybody has a business that they would like for me to use them, they can join us on the stage, Angela, and we can literally do a live in-person demo of the platform, and literally they can see how, what that looks like. And we can use that time on Tuesday to show individuals how we can take your business to the next level. If you are interested in being, I'm not going to call it if you want to be my guinea pig, if you want to be Angela and I's guinea pig next week, Tuesday, go ahead and text the same number and just say, I want in, to 407-809-8215, or free demo, live free demo. Let's do that. Live free demo. I don't have no automations going. I am literally off the cuff with this. Go ahead and text live free demo, and we will bring you on the stage on Forston Consultants YouTube channel, where we done kicked Derek off for the day. And we're and again, we can show you how you can take your business to the next level. And again, I thank y'all. I thank y'all so much for being with me. You know, Derek's gonna whoop me because I didn't take not one commercial break. That's Angela's fault, but no, I'm just joking. It's been a pleasure. I'm glad. I love
I've
it when
had
I get
so
the
much
opportunity.
fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Listen, I love being able to do this with you. You are fun. You are definitely a riot.
Well, you
And
know, I'm just part of my
I can't
splendorificalness.
with you. I can't with But honestly, again, this is Forston Consultants. We want to say thank you for spending time here with us. We're all about ILF ownership, operating. We've coined the phrase. We've trademarked it. Why not come to us? Who better to learn how to start your own housing program for the homeless and the displaced? Not only that, we are business consultants. That is one of the many hats that I wear, and we would love to help you take your business to the next level, whether that's with a software and system, whether that's with consultation services, or whether that's with utilization of a virtual assistant. That is what we are here to do, is to give you access to what most companies or most people will not show you that you can have access to. So again, family, come back here on Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern, where Derek and I'll probably try to pop in on Saturday. Ain't no telling what I'll be up to. But join us where we talk about the HRA, where we talk about all things ILF, and I will also, Angela, probably talk a little bit about implementing those the software and systems,
Okay.
those programs again, just showing you all that how we operate, how we stay organized, how we stay relevant with social media, how we utilize these platforms, these tools, these tips and tricks to help keep us in front or in the forefront of all of our case managers, social workers, and all of our community partners. So again, it has been real. I want to thank you to my fabulous, no, what was the word you said?
Splendorifical.
My splendor, spell it. Okay. My
Don't make
splendor
me because I will. It's a real word.
co-host. Angela, thank you for allowing me to bully you at dark 30 to jump on here with me and literally just have conversation, because I wanted people to see, not only it's one thing when you hear us talk about what we do, how we do it, but when we have others that are utilizing the platforms, doing what we do as housing providers, as HRAs, and they're able to really stay consistent in their messaging, really able to stay organized in their communication efforts with their end users and the residents that they're placed, the residents that have already been placed in their home. Why not, right? Why not have a platform that can help you do so? So again, with that said, I'm gonna pray us out of here as always.
Okay.
And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all on Saturday. So, Father, in the name of Jesus, I thank you for this opportunity that you have given me and Angela to be able to just share, Lord, what you have so allowed us to share and be a part of. And that's providing people with information, Lord, letting them know that there is access, that they have access to make things that you have given them better. Lord, make it great for you. Make it great for your kingdom, Father. Long gone are the days where the body of Christ does things subpar or below standard. Father, thank you for access. Thank you for divine access. And Father, today I pray for each and every individual under the sound of my voice. Father, those that have started businesses, those that are contemplating starting businesses, those that you have placed on their heart to move forward in ministry, Father, I pray right now in the name of Jesus, a holy boldness for them to go out and do what you've called for them to do. And Father, I pray right now that the works of their hands will be blessed according to your divine purpose and plan for their lives. And Father, I thank you again for this opportunity to bless you, oh God, with the fruit of our lips, Lord, and giving out information that you have so graciously given to us. So, Father, I pray right now that as everyone leaves and separates, goes their own ways, Lord, Father God, that they remember the Forston family being those agents on assignment for you, oh God, not for our own selfish gain, but for you, to help advance the kingdom and to help advance kingdom businesses. Father, for your glory, for you to be glorified and honored. And Father, I pray right now that they will be just invigorated, Lord, with a fresh zeal, a fresh
Yes,
wind, Lord, for
yes,
those that
God.
have grown weary, for those that have been tossed to and fro in the climate that we're currently seeing. Father, let us be reminded that we don't live by the world system, but we live by God's system. So,
Mhm.
Father, we thank you for being our provider. We thank you for being our peace, our protector, Lord. And we just bless you. I bless every business owner. I bless every business. And I bless those, Lord Father God, that will see the replay. Let them gain information. Let them gain knowledge. And Father, ultimately, let them again push forward in you, oh God, to do what you've called for them to do. So now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly, far beyond our own understanding, our own expectations, God,
Yes, God.
by
Great
the great
commits,
and mighty
Jesus.
wonder working power that resides and dwells and moves through us. We thank you, we praise you, and we honor you in Jesus' mighty name. Y'all be great. See you
Amen.
here on Saturday.
Bye.
Amen in the chat if you believe it and you receive it. And again, thank you to everybody. Hope you enjoyed the information, and we will see you again on Saturday. Be blessed.
Be blessed, everybody. Have a good night. See you guys on
Bye.
Saturday.
Hey, what's going on, family? Are you somebody that needs some help in your life or your business? Are you somebody that has a lot of ideas, but you can't quite get them out? You probably need a virtual assistant, guys. And again, at $5 an hour, that's an absolute cheat code for you, your life, your family, and your business. Because oftentimes these virtual assistants, guys, can do a lot of what we can't. And they often come with a bachelor or a master's degree. So when it comes to the educational side of it, guys, these VAs are, again, the cheat code to everything that you're probably looking for. Most of you guys have a full-time job, so it's hard to kind of implement a lot of the ideas that God has given you or the ideas that are in your heart. You should be visiting va101.co to get a virtual assistant that can help you in your life and your business and get some of these ideas out of your brain onto paper and then to implementation. One more time, visit va101.co, not .com, but va101.co, and get a virtual assistant, guys, for $5 an hour. It's the cheat code, and it'll be the best decision that you ever made. I promise. We figured out your problem. You have a great business or a great business idea. You just don't have a website. So visit digitalflowsolutions.net and get the best website in the world for only $97. And then you just pick your monthly plan. Let's get back to the content. So Dennis, in this independent living facility model, right, which y'all call ILFs, what kind of residents can I house in this kind of model? David, that's a great question. And that's actually what makes the ILF model so great, is because it's flexible. So prime example, you can house military veterans, elderly adults, women that are escaping domestic violence, and the list goes on and on and on. So Dennis, where do you get your residents from? I see you guys on TikTok and Facebook, you guys getting all of these houses. Like, where in the world are you getting these people from? Yeah, that's actually pretty easy. Forston Consultants teaches us to use social media such as Instagram, Facebook to let people know who we are, what we do, but probably most importantly, who do we serve? And we do that very consistently. So every day, 7 days a week, there's something being posted about what we do and who we serve, but also building relationships with social workers and case managers. Again, letting them know who we are, what we do, and most importantly with them, that we're available. Dennis, how in the world are you able to do this without a license, bro? David, remember the reason why we don't need a license, because remember, the clients that we serve, they're independent. So that means that they can take their own medications, they can provide their own transportation, and they can cook and provide their own food. Dennis, man, you seem to know a lot about this independent living stuff, man. How do you know so much? Well, first of all, I graduated from Forston Consultants University, and I have a master's degree in independent living facilities. And I join the Forston crew every Monday on YouTube at 6 p.m. Eastern. They go live, and that guy Derek, man, he give the game away. So I'm always there. So Dennis, what in the world are the requirements to get started with something like this? The only requirement for this, David, is a big heart for God, his people, and the love for real estate. That's it. And bro, don't think I ain't listening, because I am listening. But where can I find more information like this at, man? Because I really want to get started, man. David, if I were you, I'd follow Derek Forston on Facebook and TikTok, and then I'd follow Forston Consultants on everything else in terms of Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube. Again, really slowly, David, because you're hard-headed. I'd follow Derek Forston at Facebook on his personal page. I'd follow him on TikTok, but I will also follow Forston Consultants on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Don't forget, David. Hey, Dennis, man, I really appreciate that, man. I'm going to do exactly what you told me to do. I'm going to follow Forston Consultants on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. No problem, David. That's actually what I'm here for. And by the way, where did you get that hoodie? I like that. Oh, this? I got this from Second Chance Apparel. I'll put the link below. This is for aspiring entrepreneurs. And the reason why I love to support it is that every shirt or hoodie that you purchase goes back into housing the homeless.